What up, Dokkanners? We have a new EZA coming up. LR Goku Piccolo. They actually revealed the details while I was going over the new LR's information. So in that video, I talked about how this guy would be the ideal slot 1, not knowing yet that the EZA had been announced. Now it is. So we will go over this detail stuff in this video. But just remember, if you're watching that one, I didn't know at the time. But this is exactly what we needed. And they actually cooked. Like, we're not even in part 2 yet. We just know what's coming up. But they've done such a good job already of just tuning up the Saiyan Saga celebration. Why can't these dummies do this more often? Like, why are they not capable of being consistent with this level of care? In the span of basically 2 weeks, this category has seen 7 upgrades, either in the game already or announcements of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the new unit 7. 7 characters, a full team, in fact. Now, you would probably not want to necessarily run the extreme guys and the good guys all together for the sake of consistency, but it's still better than what we had before. Like, Saiyan Saga going in is not even close to what Saiyan Saga is going to be coming out of this celebration. They did a really good job. Bravo. Is this the power of the Geppy arc? Is that what this is? So let's take a look at this here. I'm going to have the original units info here just for reference. This guy was a very one-dimensional stacker with very limited capacity, both in terms of offense and defense. So let's see how that changes. So dual category key +4, 150% lead now becomes dual category key +4, 170% lead. For the super attacks, he raises attack permanently, causes colossal. For the 18 key, greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal. And then now they've changed it to greatly raising attack, causing colossal. So they've increased this from 30% to 50. And then for the 18 key, they greatly raise attack permanently and greatly raise defense for 1 turn, cause mega colossal damage. Hold on, they gave him defense. Yeah, this guy had... Okay, so they gave him attack and defense. So yeah, one of the issues with this guy is that you wanted to stack as much as possible before changing to the Piccolo alone, so that you could make the payoff a little bit more, you know, more eventful. But you couldn't because you were limited with how much you could do. But now with the 18 key also giving you a stack, that's going to give you so much more firepower. So that's huge. All right, they've come to their senses there. Now let's take a look at the passive. Okay, so passive, yeah, it kind of sucks here. So basic effects, attack and defense plus 100%. Now it becomes attack and defense plus 300%, damage reduction plus 35%. Okay, yeah, big difference. For 7 turns from the character's entry, key +5 attack and defense plus 150, guards all attacks, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type other than physical and STR to rainbow. Okay. So this is kind of on the heels of the new LR's like orb requirements. This rainbow key sphere connection will help for that unit to pick up more key spheres, and not only that, but potentially more STR key spheres. Okay. How does this compare to the original? Yeah, for 5 turns we had guard, attack, and some key. So yeah, big change there. When there's another Saiyan Saga category ally attacking in the same turn. Okay, I mean, when we're thinking of another Saiyan Saga ally, we're probably thinking of this guy. Okay. Damage reduction 10% before attacking. And if there's another Earth Protecting Heroes category ally attacking in the same turn, plus an additional damage reduction of 10% before attacking. So 20% additional damage reduction before attacking. So he's supposed to be your slot 1, right? So with 20% more, that brings our total to permaguard and 55%. Not permaguard, full guard and 55% damage reduction. Who is the unit that is Earth Protecting Heroes and Saiyan Saga? You guessed it. This dude. Okay. So far, so good. And this wasn't there before. We never had this before. After receiving an attack as the first attacker in a turn, key +3 launches an additional super attack. What was the original one? We just got an additional super attack. We launched... we did not get a key +3. Okay. Before receiving 7 attacks in battle, key +3 defense plus 300%. Oh. Okay. Okay, so you know what? I was going to say this part of the passive means you have to make contact. Like, the enemy has to hit you, which means dodge ironically contradicts that. But then this is what happens when you don't get hit. So it kind of gives you a justifiable reason for full dodge or not, either way. So I kind of like that because whatever floats your boat, you get it. I'm probably still going to go full dodge based on this, considering he's a slot 1 so far. And that was not in the original. We never had anything like that. Okay. When attacking with 18 or more key, attack plus 50%, critical hit plus 20%. He didn't have any other crit before this. He is a physical unit, so getting crit is nice because he doesn't naturally have it. And that we didn't have originally. Okay. When attacking with 18 or more... Actually, wait. When attacking with 18 or more key, we only had this. Yeah. So now it only goes up by 50%. But you know what? This is pretty substantial because we're going to be stacking attack a bunch, right? We're launching... We got your primary super. You got your secondary super with this one. And then you've got potentially your third super with your hit of potential. So this makes a big difference. When receiving an attack with 18 or more key, defense plus 150, damage reduction 15%. Wait, what? Even more? So that's 70% damage reduction. You got guard and 70% damage reduction when firing on all cylinders, and you've got that Goku Piccolo on the same rotation. Don't forget, he also gives you some nice support and stuff. Wow. What the hell? Man, what the hell? When activating the active skill or attacking with 24 key, attack plus 100%, crit plus 30%, great chance of another super attack. Dude, and you're going to be stacking attack the whole time. Oh my. Wow. Okay. 70% damage reduction, guard, assuming you throw some dodge in there. You can mention that as well. 50% chance to crit. 3 supers just in the base passive and base build of the character, not even factoring hit potential. If you factor in hit potential, that's 4 supers. Every super would at least be stacking attack. So what we needed from the original design, we are now getting. So this is the epitome of an EZA. They did what they needed to do to make the character good at what it was supposed to. And that's just the base form. Okay, I am really excited so far. All right, now let's take a look at the exchange. Exchange, by the way, happens when the character receives an attack 7 or more times in battle, or when HP is 50% or less, starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. This, again, makes me want to prioritize more additional rather than dodge, which goes against my dodge DNA. But you know what? I do have a lot of additional DNA too. All right, so now let's take a look at the Piccolo transform state. This guy did some defense stacking in his original build. Dude, look at this. 1 turn guard. Blech. All right, so let's see what the new version gives us. For the super attack, 12 key, it used to be raised defense, and then the 18 key massively raised attack and cause colossal. Now we greatly raise defense. Okay, so we permanently raise 50% defense on the 12 key, and then for the 18 key, greatly raised defense permanently, massively raised attack for 1 turn. Whoa! Causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Good lord. That is going to be a big boom, because when you consider all the stacking that you had done as the base form, that's going to actually matter quite a bit. Dude, okay. That is a big explosion inbound for Piccolo when you transform. Okay, so now for the passive. Let's pull that out here. He gave us some healing, huh? All right. So this guy, key plus 5, attack and defense plus 300%, recovers 10% health at the start of the turn. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, physical STR excluded, to rainbow. Okay. 1 turn activation only, changes all key spheres to physical and STR. What? That is perfect for this dude. This guy, the new guy. Dude, they just... Wow. Wow. Okay. Thank you. For 1 turn from the character's edge. Guards all attack, damage reduction 50%. Are you serious? You had me in the first half, not gonna lie. Really, dude? 1 turn only? We're really keeping that? Key or more, 3 or more key spheres obtained, key plus 5 attack and defense plus 200%. Was that in there before? We did. Okay, we just got some defense. Okay. 11 or more key spheres attained, 1-time activation permanently, defense plus 300%, and guards all attacks. Oh, my bad. Okay, so we do get it back. Wow, this is kind of like this is just a little circuit right here. When you first appear, you change the full set of orbs. As the slot 1, you'll pick up the physical. As the slot 2, this homeboy will pick up the STRs, giving crazy boosts and furthering that passive and that standby, while all the while giving yourself permanent defense 300% and guard. Okay, my bad, dude. My bad. All right. And damage reduction 50%, that sucks. But since you're going to have guard, you're going to have all this extra defense. Stacking that defense is going to be huge. Oh my. Okay. As the 2nd or 3rd attacker in a turn, chance to dodge plus 50%, recovers 10% health at the end of the turn. Okay. Gives you some flexibility if you need to. When attacking with 18 or more ki, attack plus 150, chance to crit plus 30%, attack plus 70% when HP is 50% or more. So at this point, our critical is 30%. Okay. When receiving an attack with 18 or more ki, defense plus an additional 200%. When attacking with 24 ki, attack plus 100%, chance to crit plus 40%. So there you go. So ultimately, you end up with 70% crit. You have permaguard. You are a defense stacker, but you are kind of lacking in the combo department. Oh, yeah. So it kind of looks like, in terms of hit potential, I feel like this is a very hit potential friendly unit. It's just going to be all additionals and dodge. However much between the two matters just based on your personal preference. At first glance, I'm thinking full additional. But I mean, this unit just looks so good. Like, so logically sound. The perfect compatible running mate with the new LR. A good replacement in terms of the lead. Like, you know, let's just say worst case scenario, you don't have the new unit. You don't want to summon because most of you shouldn't. This guy running as your primary or just on your core Saiyan Saga team, and you run this guy as your friend lead, can still give you the same sort of synergy that you're looking for, right? It might take you a couple of turns to get there, but you still have it. This is how you build an EZA. Like, what is wrong with you guys? What is wrong with y'all? Why can't you do this consistently? Like, this level of care and intelligence when designing a character, why can't this be a consistent thing? What? I know I shouldn't be fixating on that. I'm just so tired these days. All right, I'm just so tired. This is so good. This looks really good. I don't know why, but I am ultra excited for this EZA. This unit looks so stupidly good that I'm just shocked, man. I just wasn't expecting this much from a part 2 LR EZA on a snooze fest, you know? I just wasn't expecting it. This guy looks really good. I love what they're doing here. I love what we're getting with this unit. I got nothing else to say here other than yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, how did I build my character? You know, my character build is not too bad. I got a lot of additionals in there. I don't need crit anymore. I could probably switch that to dodge. I haven't used this unit in ages, but yeah. Boy's looking pretty good. All right, well, there you go. That is the new EZA for the old LR Goku Piccolo. TLDR, in summation, Saiyan Saga was given the royal treatment during this month of April. They did a really good job just overhauling the category and making the team much more relevant, much more acceptable in the modern standards. Whether this character is a must summon or not, I still don't believe it is. I don't, even if even if the character is really good and transcendent where you feel like you must, you still shouldn't. Just because there's going to be even more of this. Like, we're going to have this same exact cyclical, you know, process of, oh my god, so hype, oh my god, so crazy, but on a grander scale, because Golden Week is coming up. Later on, we've got New Tanabata coming up. Then we've got GDC, which is with the new Super Remake. So there's a lot of stuff coming up, greener pastures ahead. I think this will be an acceptable replacement or just sort of proxy for people to experience the new leader skill sort of through this guy and a friend unit, which is one of the best things about Dokkan. I've been playing Legends more and more, and the more that I play Legends, the more I come to appreciate the fact that Dokkan lets you borrow the new character essentially, which is a very underrated, underappreciated thing. So you do not need to summon. Just enjoy what they have done to these other Saiyan Saga EZAs. Bravo. Bravo, Dokkan. Bravo, Geppy. Give me your phone number. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Leave in the comments your thoughts on the new LR Goku Piccolo Exchange EZA. Does it look good to you? Are you excited for the unit? Are you going to be summoning for the Part 2 LR because of this EZA? Let me know your thoughts overall in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you're going to see more of my stuff doing. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and always spread to Dokkan responsibly.